Hello, and this is Miss Story, and I just wanted to introduce you to this week's module. So I'm going to start out in Student View at your home page, which is basically the syllabus. And if you haven't read over this already, please go ahead and do that. I have made one addition, and that is that I did not have your cell phone policy up here. And the cell phone policy really only applies when we're in the building. But if you want to go back and look over that, you are welcome to. I'm going to go ahead and go over here on the left-hand side to where it says modules, and you're going to see our very first complete module. Welcome to AP Lang Module 1. And you'll notice that I have organized this by the dates. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with everything that you will need to do. But also you have a module overview. And this is what I want to go over with you right now. So what to expect. This is really just what to expect in the course as a whole, not what to expect just this week. We're going to start off with some course overview and summer reading, and that will take us probably 2 or 3 more modules before we finish all of that. Then we'll get into our second unit, Introduction to Rhetoric, our third unit, Close Reading and Analysis, our fourth unit, Shaping Argument, our fifth, Synthesis, and the last one where you will be working on a research paper and presentation, Education and Community. Over here I've got an image to kind of get you thinking. It's the rhetorical triangle, and I don't know if you've seen it before, but you may want to look up what's the rhetorical triangle. I've also got this image of community because I think it's going to be really important for us to listen to each other and to practice sharing our voices. And I think this is going to tie into just the benefits of civil discussion and some of the themes that we'll look at in your final project. Class norms, I'm not going to go over all of these right now. These were also in your syllabus, but big idea at this point, just be prepared, do your best, and as I mentioned in the first video, we are all going to be learning and working and trying to figure out how to make the best of this situation. So, look over these and just do your best, and we will, try to inspire each other, motivate each other. We'll try to improve when we make mistakes, be positive, we'll stay focused, and we'll have fun by being creative. Okay, essential questions for this module. These really are about you. What are some things you want to get out of the course? What do you think is going to be expected of you? And how can you share your voice in some of the discussion boards that we are going to have this week? So let's look over your pacing guide. First of all, I want to note that while we're in distance learning, your attendance is counted based on your participation and completion of the assignments. So each day I have assignments totaling 100 points, and if you complete the assignment, then you also get attendance for that day. So if you don't complete that assignment, then you get a 0 for that day. You'll be counted absent as well. So that is something to pay attention to this time around. Okay, Monday. So you're going to watch this video and kind of look over what you've got in the week. And then the big thing I want you to focus on is writing this I am poem. And I am really excited about this. I'm going to go click there. And the I am poem. Oh, well, it is locked. Okay, so I'm going to leave Student View so we can look at this. Here we go. So you're going to be looking at some things with your identity? What is salient to your identity? What is critical or important to your identity? And you're going to be writing a poem about those things. You can see there's an example here and some instructions, but ultimately you're going to post your I am poem to this discussion board, and then you're going to just respond to a few other people's. All right, let's go back to the module overview. Okay, so that's Monday. Tuesday, hopefully I will get to meet you and see you, and that is going to be, of course, A through L is going to meet during first period in my classroom, room 3424, third floor, from 7:55 to 8:14 in the morning. And then last names M through Z are going to meet in my classroom from 12:55 to 1:14. The next thing that you're going to do this week is going to be the memoir project introduction. And I will click on that so you can have a quick look at it. The memoir project is something that we will be working on over the course of the first 9 weeks. It is your independent reading project, and in this assignment you are not completing the entire project. You are just getting a feel for what it is and what book you might want to read. So look through here. Now, one thing that I have noticed, well, here, let's see. So the introduction. Memoirs are a type of autobiography in which authors present a collection of memories that took place in their lives. One might argue that reading memoirs helps us to see those who are the other as not all that different from us. So in this project, you're going to choose a memoir to read, and you're going to read a little bit every day, and then you're going to either present a book talk or write a book review about your memoir. So while you are at school on Tuesday, I think it might be very helpful if we could go to the library and you could go ahead and check out your book. But for that to really work, since we only have about 20 minutes, it would be great if you could go ahead and pick a book. If you don't want to get a book from the library, that's fine. You can check a book out from Amazon, or you can buy your own book from Amazon. You could check one out from the public library. You have some other options, but if you want to get a book from our library, you can click on that link to our catalog, and our amazing librarians have made a list of memoirs that we have in our library. So scroll through there. You can click on one of the titles. Let's see, maybe we will click on the 57 bus. Sure. And it'll give you a little overview of it. So you have some options there. All right. And not sure what happened here. It's not letting me jump back in. But it's okay. I'm technologically savvy enough to figure this out. I think I will just log in again. Okay, back in your class, back in the modules, back in the module overview, and scrolling on down. So Tuesday, so we've talked about the memoir project overview. You are going to post which book you choose by the end of this week to that discussion board. Got a couple other things for you to do there. You're going to create a folder, and it's just a folder for this class. But if you look back under modules, again, you will see that there are specific directions for how to do that. Okay, so on Wednesday, you're going to get into the Great Gatsby discussion board. And then Thursday, we're going to have our first Teams login. If you want, I will go ahead and just do a quick overview of the Gatsby discussion board. Here we are, the Great Gatsby discussion board. So I have divided you into 3 groups, and you should be able to see who is in your group when you log into this. Each group has a different set of questions to respond to. If you look under the directions, you'll notice that each person in your group only needs to answer one of the questions. Ideally, every single one of the questions that is posted for your group will be answered by the time everyone in the group has participated. Then you're going to use the RISE model, which is this right here. And it's just a way of providing feedback for peers. When someone posts a response, you are going to work to inquire, suggest, or elevate. So take some time and you'll look over this and how to post a thoughtful response to your peers. Okay, that is 100 points, and that is on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to have our first live classroom meeting. This is going to be synchronous learning. You're going to click on this link, and it is going to take you to our Teams meeting. And that is going to be pretty early. It's going to be regular class time, so 7:30 to 8:15. I have posted this cool graphic that Madam Toby made and shared with the rest of the school. So please be sure to follow THS Teams etiquette when you are in a Teams meeting. So there's our schedule. If you have any questions or you're not able to log on, please just send me an email. And that is Thursday. Thursday, you're also going to join AP Classroom. I've put the course code here and the link to the College Board website. There's also a guide here, a PDF. If you're having trouble with anything, this would be your first kind of problem-solving place to click. All right. Friday, last day of the week, we are going to have another live Teams meeting. You're going to have your summer reading quiz over both The Great Gatsby and Into the Wild. It's a 20-question quiz, and then you're going to do your AP Lang skills discussion. This is basically just a chance for you to give me some ideas of things you'd like to do in class. And it's also, let's see if I can get this to work. It is also a chance for you to get an idea of all the different skills that you will be working on in this class. And so you will have a link to this standards and skills page, skills in rhetorical writing and the rhetorical situation, skills in making claims and supporting them with evidence, skills that go along with reason and organization, and skills that go along with style. So for this task, you're going to read over these, and you are then going to just tell me some things that you would like to do that you think would be engaging and fun that go along with this. Okay, so that's the AP skills discussion, specific directions here, what to post. Based on these standards, list a couple of ideas that you think would be engaging to do in class. You can talk about topics that you would like to read or projects you think would be interesting to complete. And then you will also respond to a classmate. And that pretty much gets us through this first week, through this first